Este es mi Venezuela.
Miss Venezuela World.
Corriente. Este es mi Venezuela corriente. ¿Cómo se llama? Miss World. Ah, un placer conocerte. Hola. Okay, guys, here we have Miss Venezuela. Good morning from Maturin, Venezuela. Right now it's about 5:14 in the morning, and if you guys have ever wondered what it's like to travel from one side of the world to the pretty much polar opposite on economy class, well, you're in luck, because that's what Philly's doing today, guys. So right now I'm sat here waiting at the airport in Maturin, waiting for my flight with Rutica on flight 13, let me check that, 1346 with Rutica Airlines, leaving here at 6:30, arriving at Caracas at 7:30. From there I will board my next flight, which will leave at 4:26 in the afternoon to Bogota. Bogota I will arrive at around 6:30, I believe, 5:30, sorry. If I stand correctly, at 5:30 I should arrive from there, and then it's an 11-hour wait. Then from Bogota I fly to Lima, Peru. From Lima, Peru I will then fly to Santiago, Chile. Santiago, Chile, a quick stopover in New Zealand, and then finally back home to Sydney, where I've got to head back and sort out a few loose ends that need to be done. And it's also a question of visa renewal, which is a whole nother saga, a whole nother story. I may explain as I take you guys through the full adventure of traveling economy class with LATAM Airlines from one side of the world to the other side of the world. So let's go. Alrighty, so I've just been called onto the plane. This is him here, Rutica. It's my first flight. And then after the first Rutica flight to Caracas, I'll be with LATAM all the way through to Sydney, Australia. So I've got seat 17D. I'm going to try and record and document as much of this voyage I can for you, for anyone interested. But it's a bit hard to pull the camera out. I've got two luggages here. Got my laptop, got my hand luggage. And you can see here, little bum bag strapped to the front of me as well, guys. So getting close to the plane now. It's going to be like, I might have to put the camera away for a bit right now though, just while I grab a seat. Alrighty, so I'm in my little seat here on this very interesting Rutica plane. I'm not sure what sort of plane it is. I'll try and get that information for you if we can leave it down the bottom of the screen. But yeah, I've got a 1-hour flight on this one. It's actually, I have flown from Maturin to Caracas before, but last time I flew with Conviasa. And I must say, by the look of this plane already, it's a better experience. It's a bigger plane, it's in a lot nicer condition, and at least this one they've got the air conditioning going. The last time they didn't have the aircon on while I was on the tarmac. So anyway, I'm strapped in, I'm settled in. This is the plane, Rutica flight to Caracas. So yeah, sit back and enjoy the flight now. 1 hour to Caracas. first trip and take off first leg. I don't know if you can see out there at the window, but we're up and away. Caracas bound. Let's go. And yeah, guys, that's it. This is where we sat right now. Gonna get to Caracas, and I'll show you guys the rest of the voyage. Once I get there, I'll just show you around and look at the airport and show you what it's like for me to take this voyage from my new home in Maturin to my old home in Sydney, Australia. Underwater, guys. It's going to be important to stay hydrated because I know I'm going to drink a lot of coffee, at least till I can get to Colombia and get some decent rest. So yeah, woke up at 3 o'clock this morning. Flight doesn't leave from Caracas until 4:26 in the afternoon. So yeah, it's going to be a while before I can have a rest. So plenty of water, plenty of coffee, plenty of water. I think it's going to be the key. Just hit Caracas. As you can see, I've made it here to the Terminal Nacional. If you can see up there, guys, I'm at the national terminal. So right now what I've got to do is get to the international terminal. Now, if you're not from here, if you don't know, if you've never been to Caracas, you might not know that it's not worth taking a taxi or a shuttle bus or anything like that, because the international terminal is just a bit of a short walk. You can walk over there. So don't get me wrong, it's a little bit of a hike if you're lazy or whatever, if you've got tons of luggage. But even if you do have tons of luggage, there's guys with trolleys and they'll help you port it over. Like when I arrived to the country and I came with 10 suitcases, we had guys with porters, huge, I think like 4 of these trolleys. You can see the trolleys over there actually, they've got the trolleys over there. So what they do, they porter you to the next airport. They just walk along with you. So right now these guys are trying to hassle me up, especially now they've heard me speaking English. They're trying to hassle me up for a taxi, but I don't need it. I'm going to take the walk over now to the international terminal, guys. So yeah, that's the first flight done, and that was just a little baby. That was just a little warm-up. Now we head over to international and get ready for the big stuff. So I've made it to the international terminal. Like I said, it was a short walk along. I was walking along and there was a guy who said there was an actual passage on the inside that you could walk through. And I went up to the doors and it was closed. So I took a short walk outside. It took me all of about 5 minutes, maybe, probably not even. I walked pretty quick. So here's the deal. I'm at the international terminal. I've got to wait until 4:26 for my next flight. The online app from LATAM says that I can check in at 12:26. At the moment, it's 7:45 in the morning, so I've got a fair bit of a wait. I'm starving hungry. There is a food court here, but I did want to try and wait until I go through customs to use the food court on the other side of customs, because I'm sure on that side they're going to accept my international card. I'm worried on this side they won't accept the international card, and I'll have to use the few American dollars I've got. I like break $100 American, in which when they give me the change, they're probably going to give me the change, the local currency, which if you've been watching, you know is pretty much rubbish, and because of the inflation here, it'll be worth nothing. And obviously it's going to be worth nothing to me anyway, because I'm now traveling to Australia. By the time I got back, it would be worth, yeah, pittance, whatever it is, nothing, zero, zilch, nearly zilch. So that's the situation now. I'm in Caracas, I'm hungry. I could probably do with another coffee as well. I haven't had one since I left the house. And yeah, that's it. Excuse me if this vlog is a bit, my words are a bit strung out, I'm a bit lost, because I'm going to be zonked out pretty much the whole trip. It's a sleep thing, you know. I think I had 2.5 hours last night, maybe 2 hours and 45 minutes sleep last night. And yeah, it's going to be a very long, very tiring trip. So the last decent sleep I would have been actually the night before last night, until Thursday. When I get to Sydney, then I'll be able to sleep again. So that's the deal for the moment. We made it to the international airport. The first flight, the little warm-up flight, was quite good. Yeah, not a bad little trip. Comfortable airplane, nice smooth ride. So yeah, things so far going well. I'm just looking forward to getting my luggage checked in, which I've got sitting here off camera, and then I can get through the gates, and yeah, hopefully not have to worry about my luggage till I get back to Sydney. And yeah, as I said, hopefully get through the customs and be able to relax a bit more once I'm all checked in and on my way, on my route. Gracias. The nice ladies want to say bon appetit to me. So that was a pain in the ass. What happened? I got some breakfast here. Check it out. I have here my favorite, 2 chicken empanadas, some garlic sauce to go with it, and a nice coffee with milk. Cost me $16 Australian, 11 American. Bit of a rip, but that's an airport. Now, why was it a hassle? First they said they accepted international cards. Okay, cool, all good. Pop out my international card. Made sure there was money on it first, transferred money over. Okay, beautiful. Goes to use the international card, try once, try twice, try 3 times, doesn't work. Had to then ring the wifey to get her to do a mobile pay to pay, pago móvil, it's called, yeah. If you've been watching, you would know, or if you're Venezuelan, you would know about it. So yeah, just a little heads up, guys, if you're traveling to Caracas. I'm sure that once I'm on the other side of the customs, my card should work, or you would think so, you would hope so. But on this side, even though they said it works, yeah, couldn't buy anything, couldn't pay. So fortunately, I had the Wi-Fi backup, so now I can enjoy a nice breakfast, and I've got to wait around for a few hours before I can even check in. So time to have some brekkie for now anyway, guys. Check this out while I'm waiting at the airport. There's some sort of Miss Universe shoot here. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but let's go find out. As you know, Venezuela wins more beauty pageants than anywhere in the world, so I'm just going to zip around the front of this guy if I can. And here she is, Miss Venezuela World. Obviously doing some sort of media promotion type thing. ¿Y eso qué es, mi pana?
La Miss Venezuela.
Este es mi Venezuela.
Miss Venezuela World.
Corriente. Este es mi Venezuela corriente. ¿Cómo se llama? Miss World. Ah, un placer conocerte. Hola. Okay, guys, here we have Miss Venezuela. Well, hello. Habla inglés?
Yes.
Perfect. Can you tell the people what this is today? What you're doing for my channel?
Yes, today I'm going to India because Miss World is going to be held on the 31st of May. So we are going there.
So you're the Venezuelan contestant.
Yes.
Vamos arriba, Venezuela. Perfect. There we are, guys. So
Where are you from?
I'm from Australia.
Oh,
and I have a
okay.
YouTube channel. It's called What Phil's Doing, and you can check. I'll give you a card, my dear.
Okay,
So I'm just about to head back to my country, but I live here in Australia now.
Okay.
So I here in Venezuela. Sorry, I live here in Venezuela.
You live in Venezuela?
In Maturin. Yeah, I live in Maturin. Can I take a card, guys? I'll take one for yourself. Hello, nice to meet you.
I'm the coordinator for the Queen coordinator for the Miss Venezuela.
You're the coordinator. My
Yeah.
name is Philip. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too.
Pleasure to meet you. I'll give you all you guys a card. Just give me 1 second. I was just really curious to see what's
Thank you.
going on here. Here,
Thank
guys,
you.
take cards.
Thank you.
So when do you
Certified fail.
travel to? When do you travel?
Today.
Today
Today you're
she's
leaving?
on her way to India. Yes.
Us both. I'm on my way to Australia. So yeah,
Are you
today.
taking the same flight then?
I don't think so. No.
Which airline you going to?
I'm going with LATAM.
Oh, no, no.
LATAM Airlines. I'm going through
Mine
by
is Turkish.
Turkish Airlines. Or where do you fly into?
I'm going to fly
Istanbul.
to Istanbul.
Istanbul,
and then
yeah.
New Delhi. And
The-
after that, Telangana.
There was a route for me to go to Istanbul, but I'm going to Latin America instead. Just easier that way. So, no, todo bien, gracias. ¿Cómo se llama? What's your name? Sorry.
Valeria.
Valeria, un placer. Thank you very much.
Placer.
Thank you very much, guys. A pleasure to meet you all, and thank you. Have a lovely day. All the best.
Thank you.
There we are, guys. So that's the Miss Universe or Miss World. Did she say? I don't know. I was all starstruck. I hope no one's got into my bags. I had to take that opportunity to show you guys. So that's Venezuela in a nutshell. There. That's the country that I'm leaving today. So good luck to her. She's off to India to compete in that, and I'm off to Australia to fix up my visa and tie up a few other loose ends, as I mentioned. So anyway, I've still got a little while to wait before I can get in to check in, get in past the customs, and get in and have a proper, more relaxed rest there where I won't have to worry about my luggage, etc., and I can just chill out. Probably grab some lunch once I'm past customs as well, and wait till 4:30 when I can finally take off. All right, made it through customs. Not gonna lie, it was a bit hectic. Had to stand up and wait for an hour just to get to the point where I check in. Then I had to check in, and then everyone's got questions and stuff for me. They all scrutinise me, you know. Kid at customs didn't know. They don't even know sometimes their own rules here, man. That's what's annoying. Because people like me, and visas like mine, are few and far between here in Venezuela. Yeah, sometimes they don't even know themselves what's going on. Anyway, that's it. I've cleared through customs. I met Miss Universe, Miss Venezuela, sorry, on our way to do the Miss World tour thing, Miss World competition, whatever. Now I've got to look for gate 24 and grab something to eat. Now, hopefully, my international card should be fairly easy to use here because I'm in international space. Here's hoping. Anyway, alrighty, let's go have a look for this gate 25. I think I'm going the wrong way already. We'll keep having a look up here though. See what we can see. Alright, so here's the good news. I found some food. But this food, airport prices, man, cost me 16 bucks Australian. 12 little wings, 2 tiny things of sauce, tiny little chips. Look how small it is. And I got a drink. I got an apple flavoured soft drink. So now I'm gonna clip my little camera on there and enjoy some food while I wait here at Caracas Airport. I think after this we'll go and have a look around, show a few shops and stuff, have a look at the inside of Caracas Airport. And look, they give me a little glove, look at this. So you don't dirty your hand, they reckon. But it's budgie. I think I'd rather dirty my hand. I've got serviettes here anyway. Let's try this hot sauce at least, see how this goes. Pretty open. There we are. Alright, let's have a look here. Oh yeah. With the barbecue on as well, I reckon, eh? Barbecue doesn't want to come out. dodgy thing. Now I'll leave it for the chips anyway. Alright. Let's give it a taste test. At least the sauce has got a bit of kick to it. I haven't had wings in a long time, so it's actually not bad. Actually, yeah, I might have to use the budgie glove. You know what? I'm about halfway through, and I've got to say, it's actually alright. I mean, for what it is, for food court, you know, take away food. No, smash half the plate now. It's got a good spicy sauce. It's good. The wings are tiny, but I don't know. Like I said, maybe it's just because I'm hungry, but it's actually nice. Yeah, good, spicy. Alright, so I'm glad I found that little food court, because that was actually alright. That wasn't bad. You know, happy chicken, 16 bucks, which I for me feels a bit steep, but I mean, I'm used to paying cheap Venezuelan prices, even though Venezuela is quite an expensive country for Latin America. It's still cheaper than, you know, Australia, but I don't know, like from what they tell me in Australia these days, what I've seen, I'd probably pay the same amount. Like I'd probably pay 16 bucks even in Australia, 16 Australian for a meal of that size back home in Sydney. So anyway, that's it. Let's go have a look around now. Have a look around all the little cool things that are here. It's all very expensive though. You pay like 3 times the price here for these things. It's nice, huh? Nice to look around. Check it out. You can come here and buy your maracas in Caracas, guys. All indigenous woven baskets and stuff. I got one of these from when I went to the Orinoco Delta many years ago with Millie. A proper one made by the indigenous out there, the Indios, the Warao. I brought some of those. Check this place out, man. Mad rum, such a rum. Hola. Check it out. So, as you guys would know, Caribbean, very famous for rum. Venezuela's got a lot of good rums. So check out this place, really bougie. Nice little bar set up. Mad, look at that, bro. How sick is this? Look at the rum here. Cazan Reserva. Look at this, bro. But I've got the mad cigars here as well. Coffee even. Big expensive chocolate, man. Look at all that, man. And cacao. Hola, hola. Solo acabo de mirar, tan lindo esta tienda. Bello. Gracias. Aquí hay ron, aquí se sirve ron por el vaso y todo.
Trabajamos con tragos, cócteles y cerveza.
Ajá, muy bien. ¿Y tiene un ron específicamente por este o se venden todo ron de todos lados?
Todos los rones.
Ah, ok, ok.
Todos los rones venezolanos.
Ok, todo puro venezolano.
Tiene acá venezolano, tiene café, chocolate.
Ah, sí, yo reconocí el corrúpano, algunos yo reconocí, algunos yo nunca he visto en mi vida antes.
Tabacos.
Tabaco también, yo veo.
Por ejemplo, Carúpano ha ganado premios hasta ahora a nivel mundial.
Sí, yo conocí el corrúpano, yo conocí el corrúpano. Sí. Está muy bien, muy lindo. ¿El tabaco es de acá, Venezuela?
Sí, son de Mérida y Cumaná.
De Mérida y Cumaná.
Sí, estos que tienen acá son de Mérida y estos son de Cumaná.
Sí, lindo, ok.
Lo tiene aparte de...
Yo no fumo, pero pongo pregunta, ¿cuánto cuesta como un cigarro?
12, el 10, en 8.
12, ok, no tanto entonces.
Este le cuesta 12, este le cuesta 12, este le cuestan 8, estos le cuestan 10.
Muy bien, gracias por la información. Me gusta este tienda de bello. Este calazaño, nunca he visto eso.
Pues ha ganado muchos premios también.
Barrica, Y ese
Es una crema.
es como crema,
Es
crema de
como
ron.
Bailey. Demasiado buena, se la recomiendo.
¿Sí?
Divina.
Me encanta Bailey, me encanta ron Bailey.
Es como es.
¿Y cuánto cuesta un botellón? 17, solo $17 americano. Bueno. Oh yeah, guys, $16 American.
Te la recomiendo 100%.
¿El ron cuánto cuesta un botellón? Depende.
Este le cuesta 25,
Ajá.
este le cuesta 17 también, este le cuesta 20, le cuesta 32.
Ok, pero no es tan costoso. ¿Y cuál es lo más costoso hay?
El más caro que tenemos
Más
es
caro.
el vintage.
¿El vintage?
Sí, el diplomático 2000.
El diplomático. ¿Y
El
cuánto
más
cuesta
costoso,
eso?
Ese le cuesta 1100.
$1,100
Sí.
americano.
Después tiene este que es el Drácula.
Es de Drácula.
Cuesta 100.
Yo imagino este es muy popular en Valencia, ¿no? Con el gobernador allá
Pero
se llama
ese ron
Drácula.
es muy bueno también, se lo lleva
Ajá,
muchísimo.
se llama Drácula.
Cuesta
Muy
100.
bien. Bueno, gracias por la información.
Estamos a su orden.
Está súper bien, gracias.
Que vaya bien.
There we are, guys. That's a nice little look around. Like to see that. So, up to $1,000 for a bottle of rum, but you can get them cheap. You can get them for like $16. Go up to like $1,000. So check it out. What a mad little store. How cool is that, bro? So bougie ass rum. Look, I would be tempted. I don't drink a lot, but I'd be tempted to buy a nice little bottle of that one. You know, especially that creamy one. I like Baileys. I like that stuff when I do have a drink. You know, from time to time. Not this trip though, not this trip, as always, you know, I'm still on a budget until YouTube starts bringing in some more dollars for me. We gotta operate on a budget for a while, guys. Especially when I gotta fly all over the world, you know. Anyway, back to my game now. Sit down, I think, and have a little snooze before we get out of here. So as you might tell, I'm about to get on a plane to Colombia, so security's pretty heavy duty. Wait till we get there, till we get to El Dorado. That's a fairly heavy duty airport security wise. Obviously, you know, the reasons for that sort of speak for themselves. I mean, it is Colombia. We all know what Colombia is famous for. So yeah, look, about to jump on flight number 2 of my 5-flight voyage all the way back to Australia, guys. So I'll get on this plane, film as much as I can for you, get to the airport and show you guys around there. Obviously there's not much to see on the plane. I'll try and show you the food. I'll try and show you what I can. Just depending on what's comfortable and what's not for me to take out the camera, you know. Sometimes the feeling's a bit weird, it's a bit off, whatever. So I just prefer to keep it low. Or I'll film around anyway, show you guys as much as I can, as much as the vibe permits, you know, you sort of pick up on it. So anyway, soon I'll be on the next plane to Bogota. Alrighty, welcome to aircraft number 2. I'm on an Airbus A380, I think it is. If I'm not correct, I'll correct it on the bottom of the screen. Don't worry about that. Now we've got a 2-hour flight to Colombia. It's 4:26 now. I'll arrive at Colombia 5:30 local time, so we lose an hour in flight. This is a newer and better plane, but it's a bit more, as I showed you guys with the leg room and stuff, it's a bit more jammed in. I'm not sure what sort of service I'll have. It'll probably just be a light snack or something as well. Maybe a coffee perhaps, I'm not sure. I don't think there'll be any dinner service. I've got a window seat this time. And so yeah, that's it. Look, if I didn't give you guys a rundown of the flights earlier, I'll do it as I go along. So yeah, at the moment is 2 hours to Colombia, and then in Colombia I've got to wait about 10.5 hours there before I can get on my next flight, which will be to Lima, Peru. So yeah, what I'm going to do in Colombia, what I'm looking forward to doing is possibly using one of the VIP lounges, like the LATAM VIP lounge or whatever. I think you can pay to go in there if you're not a VIP member. And they've got showers and stuff, so I'm hoping to have a shower in there. Obviously change my clothes, I'm still in my shorts and stuff. Change the shirt, have a fresh change before I start a really long voyage. So get to Colombia, rest up for a good 9-10 hours, have a shower, and then start the real mission. through Latin America and across the Pacific Ocean back to Australia, guys. So now here we are on our first LATAM flight of the trip. So righty guys, snack time. I've just a little coffee, you get a packet of chips and a little chocolate ramo, little chocolate bar as well to go with it. So that's the meal service. No. So black coffee. Actually, I might get it. There we are. So you get a little powdered Greek. And that's it. That's what I have on it. Little coffee with my chips and my chocolate ramo, mini chocolate ramo bar. What do you reckon? You got the whole lot? Let's dump it. Right now, that's right. Wow. That is the worst coffee I've had. 7 months since I flew from Australia to Venezuela. Wait, let me enjoy the chips, eh? Plain salt, light crisps. Pretty sure the chocolate's going to be the highlight of this one. Chips are done. Fairly bland, boring. Salted. Plain chips. Now, real test. Let's see what the chocolate bar is like. Take it open first. And it's like a cake. Sponge cake thing with chocolate coating.